Hey guys, Max Convexity. Let's take a look at these Defiance funds and see how everyone's doing this morning. All right, here's SPX. These guys trade JEPY. So I got asked today about SPY T and if I was going to follow them. And I put a profit box where SPY T's profit box would be. It's the red one. And I did it a few days ago. I did it on SPY T's first day. I didn't think it would be that instructive to do because all they do is sell an at the money spread every day when the market opens. So it doesn't vary. I just didn't think it was that interesting. I love the concept of it. What they're doing is great because the idea is if the market goes over the top of the spread, they'll still appreciate because these guys just own shares of the SPY. So the spread will cap them until it doesn't. It'll just cap them a little bit. But anyway, I guess it's enough for them to be able to pay a 20% dividend with the income just off this partial cap. So I like the idea. I just didn't know if it'd be that interesting to follow on a daily basis. I may follow it. This day they sold a spread that was 10 wide. This day they sold a spread that was 20 wide. I mean, I guess there's a little variance in it. They sold the 80s and bought the hundreds behind it. Anyway, all right, so let's look at these other funds, though. I love the idea of SPY T, though, for sure. I just don't know about following it every day. It's just another box, and it never varies. But it's a great idea. Okay, now these guys have some work to do. QQQY, they're well under the money here. I'm showing S&P or JEPI up 169,000. I'm showing QQQY down 1.3 million at this point in the day, unfortunately. But they've had a rough month. If this holds, it would take them to negative 11 cents on the month. Dividend would still be all right at 76 cents, but even that's a little lower than last month. It just hasn't been a great month for these guys. IWMY, they're showing a full profit right now, going for 506,000, and it looks like they're achieving that. Let's look at their chart and see what they're doing. Well, it looks like they're breaking out. That's a pretty bullish look. I bet they close on their highs. Take the rest of the market higher with them. Just a guess. All right, let's check TRES. TRES trades TLT. Right back into the valley of death, or it was out of it for a few days up here, looking hopeful, and then it just fell right back into it. I'm showing down 77,000 right here. All my option trades are down right now. None of them are doing well. Step one, step two, it doesn't matter what step it is, they're all doing bad. Alta Beauty, step one, is up 90 bucks. Anyway, but TRES is it's not a good week for long volatility. The market's been, volatility's been selling off all week, and lots of my things are long volatility spreads. And that's what TRES is too. TRES is a long volatility spread, and volatility's been selling off. All right, so let's look. Is it too early to look at well, let's do this. Let's check out Coney. All right, they're still right on pace to make it to max profit. If you just take this out, now it looks like they may not get there till Monday or so, but max profit for them this week on this covered call position would be a price of 300 by Friday on Coinbase. We'll check out NVIDIA. All right, they have two options laddered above. The pace they're going, they'll be at max profit on this one option, it looks like, by tomorrow or by Friday, by the end of the week. I pull these profit boxes on these weekly options out to the end of the week. So that's out to Friday, just to visualize it. But if this trend continues, that's exactly what that's aiming for, a max profit on this one. All right, so let's look at a little Tesla. They're selling off today, unfortunately. Breaking the lows of the past couple of days. Closed outside the Bollinger Bands at 8:30, and they've got a little bit of follow through. So that's bearish on their part, of course. What else do we have? How about Misty? This thing's incredible. They just added another option this morning, another strike, or maybe yesterday. I just found out about it this morning. I watched Retire or Corey. I forget whose I saw, but anyway, and they picked it up, and so I added it. It's a 1700 call, or maybe a 1690. It's hard to tell. Anyway, they've already blown through that strike. They only have one strike left. They blew through this first strike yesterday. They blew through it twice. Came through it and then retested the breakout, held. Obviously, the test was a success, and now they're headed this way. If you just take the trend of this, they're looking to possibly be right around max profit on this sold call by the end of the week. Like I say, I dragged these out till Friday, although that's... Okay, well, I didn't have it drug out far enough. I had it drug out till Friday morning. Here's Friday evening. But in any event, they're right on track to try to make a max profit. Let's see if anyone's buffering yet. Okay, of course, Misty, every day, Misty's up 6.7%, Mister's up 10%, catching 60% of that. Sky and PyPy having big days. Coney actually outperforming Coinbase today, or right now at this point in the day. The rest of these look in line. Nothing really stands out. AMD is showing a little bit of underperformance right now versus the parent. All right, so S&P is basically unchanged. It's down, 4 basis points. So this is the kind of day these kind of funds should all be just killing it. JEPI is killing it. JEPY is also doing well. iSpy is down for some reason today. The price is down anyway. GPIX is up slightly. Glad to see JEPI and JEPI killing it. In the NASDAQ on the buffering report, if you look, actually the best fund is JEPQ today. Well, YMAX is the best fund. Again, YMAX's been the best fund a bunch. Then after that, JEPQ doing well. THTA, TLTW also doing well. As far as they're down less than the underlying. They're buff. I guess they're showing buff. They aren't doing well. It's the wrong thing. Heck, I just checked TRES. It was down $77,000. It's not doing well, but compared to the underlying I have it compared to. Forgot what I compared it to. I think I compared it to TLT. SVOL. Anyway, everything's down, but the one that's down the least is JEPQ. All right, guys, I'll be back at the end of the day with the final tally. Thank you very much.